Okay, so we're starting to look like a finished room here.
Yeah, but it started to look like a finished room, and we suffered a couple setbacks here. But yeah, this is when the primer went up. This is when the paint went up. I got so excited. I took pictures of it before it even dried. I was just so excited.
Is that plain or is it textured in some way?
That's one solid color.
Right. And is what
so Leslie, you just textured the drywall and then painted, correct?
Everything is flat.
So it's a matte. I mean, it's shiny here, so it almost looks
because
like
it's
it's
wet.
a gloss.
Because I was so excited.
It's wet, right?
Yeah, I was so excited. I think the next day, I actually even posted something and said, if you guys are fans of watching paint dry. And so I think on here you're going to see a better representation of.
Oh yeah, that's better.
Yeah, of it with the actual paint, and then the door being removed, and that's actually when the racking showed up. And
so your wall starting to be merged in there. Oh, we've got somebody.
Yes, that's my contractor. He's checking out. He's looking at. It's like Christmas in my garage. And we opened up all the packaging, and he just decided for fun, we just decided to grab one random box and put it together. And there's actually multiple pages to this. If you look at the top, you see how it says page 1 of 3. So if you head to the next page, I believe you'll see it was one of the champagne racks that we actually, and here's me sharing just, I was so impressed with the fact that I got photos of all the different walls and everything had instructions. And there was this one pager, which was great, and said, here's this package that fits on this part of the wall. And we were able to take those labels and put them on the racking themselves. So it was very easy to figure out where everything went.
So what are we looking at now?
That's just basically the door that was installed, and the door hardware and the AC that was installed that day. So that's my nice little kind of peek of the door.
Right, so that's the entrance to the cellar.
Yep.
And we're looking out from the cellar now.
And if you look at the glare, that's a dorky little kid. There I am in the glare taking a photo. I'm actually I'm in the cellar taking that photo looking out.
So that would be the cooling unit going in?
Yeah, and what was really funny about this, I remembered it being silver, and I said to my contractor, I said, well, I don't remember it being black. He goes, I spray painted it because it was silver, and I thought it would look ugly in your cellar. I go, dude, there's a cover for it. Oh, okay, cool.
And that'll be track lighting that will ultimately highlight different areas of the cellar?
I use that so much more than, I'm glad that I have recessed lighting. It's important. But I barely turn those recessed the lights on. I almost all the time use track lighting because it's so great just to pinpoint specific areas of the cellar.
Leslie, do you have a timer or a dimmer switch for your lights?
They're all on slidable dimmers. All three. The track lighting, the recess, and I believe somewhere up here I have some photos of that. But yeah, they're all on dimmer switches. That's the rack that was put together. And then this is when I, with this bottle of champagne, this is where champagne, it's a bottle of Syrah, but this bottle never fits in any standard racking. And my friends always complain about packs. And yeah, that other photo is a perfect example. The minute I saw that bottle in the racking like that, I went, well, holy heck. If it fits this easily in the racking, it's going to fit in the standard racking just fine. And of course it did, which is great. It's like swimming in there. You would never know. In fact, for some friends, I sent the first photo and said, guess what kind of bottle this is? And no one guessed it was a bottle of Pax.
They wouldn't, yeah.
And this is all the racking still?
Yeah, it's all the racking. And me and a very impatient Leslie waiting for the racking to start to be built.
So each individual component, or most of the components, were assembled in the garage and then brought into the wine room, correct?
Yeah, not only were they assembled in the garage, I don't know if I told you this, that we did a Ustream video feed of me putting together my racking because all my friends wanted to see how the racking project was going along. And I said, it's just better for me to put it on video. So I did a live video stream. At one point, I had 30 people in the room actually watching me and the contractor's son build the racking.
Yeah, I participated on that one day.
Yeah, it was so much, and then even when I put the wine in the cellar, I still had more people that were demanding to watch me actually put bottles in the cellar. I'm like, okay, if that's what you want, here you go.
And we're starting to see the racking go in place now.
And the table and Yeah, and so what we did here is we just took all the racking, divvied it up, sectioned it out while we finished. We had a problem with the closet because it was so funny. My contractor didn't want to admit to me he made a boo-boo. So I was out at a meeting and I come home and my closet's been bashed apart. And I went, what happened with my closet? He goes, I didn't tell them about the right footer in the closet, so the racking won't fit. So he bashed the right footer down, and so that set us back a couple days. But it looks really pretty and clean now. I kind of like it.
Good.
But I wish I was there. I wish I was there to just hear him curse himself out when he realized that he made a boo like that. This was a fun photo because this was, the first part of racking going in, and that's the main wall where underneath the AC, that's the double deep racking. And I was real excited about this point because the racking had a lot of pink in it, and I was concerned that it would clash against the floor. But the minute it got in there, I mean, this was one of like my happiest photos right there. This is to show the boo-boo that we have with the racking, but that one right there is a great example of just how well that wood goes with the flooring.
So here it's pink, but here it's changed color.
Yeah, well, I think one of them is I put the flash on for Jerry because I wanted to make sure there was a lot. This photo is really for Jerry to show him. But everything else is taken in its natural light. And you can't even with the lights fully on, the pink completely goes away in the racking. And I couldn't have been more thrilled with how nicely this racking goes with that flooring.
Oh, that's very interesting because it's the lighting and it's the flash that's making this look completely different. In reality, it looks more like that.
Yep.
It's amazing the impact the lighting makes to it. It makes it look completely different.
This has been, and as someone who does a lot of work in digital photography, the lighting, and a lot of people have said to me that the lighting in the room is just so nice. And it's been a really interesting lesson in lighting.